Welcome back with Baking with Nana. I'm making a special type of brunch for Easter Sunday, and this is called Raspberry Croissant French Toast. So it's kind of cool. And you take a bag. I bought all these ingredients from Safeway. This is the frozen raspberry, and you get a 12-ounce container. Put it into a pot with, oh, love this. It said half a cup of pure maple syrup, but I happen to have the bourbon pure maple syrup. So I put that in it to give it a little zip and zoom. By the way, it's absolutely delicious. And a quarter of a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. You bring it to a boil, the raspberries. Then when it cools down, take a cup out, which I did do, of the raspberries separate. Then you put cream cheese, a whole stick of the cream cheese that you can get anywhere, and put that in, and that's the color that it becomes. This is what goes in the center of the croissants, and this is the way you do this. I have to whisk the eggs here, and you have 8 eggs. And you whisk those together with a pinch of salt and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract, into it. Then put 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of whole milk in. And it looks like that. It's pretty full. And you whisk all that together. It shouldn't take too long to do it, so it's kind of a little bit bubbly. And do it like this. Okay, that's good enough. Then you take your croissants. And what you do is you cut them into halves. And then cut the sides off. You kind of have a little turn on it, and cut those off so that you have 2 separate pieces. And what you do is you dip it into the bottom of the egg mixture, just like this. And you line the bottom of a 9x13 pan and spray it with baking spray. I'm going to try and do this as quick as I can. Do all the bottoms first, just like this. And you line them up. Shouldn't take too long to do it. And then when you're done doing this, whoops, almost. Just like this. There we go. We are now done. And it just lines the bottom of the pan. And what I'm going to do now is put the filling in the inside. So you just put a little dabble, just like this, into the croissant, or onto the croissant, just like this. Put it in the bottom. Just like this. Keep building it. Trying to do it as fast as you can. Whoops. Then you repeat it again on the top halves, and you soak them just like this. And you put the tops on. And they will fill up really fast. pan. It's a little messy, but for me, you know I love messy. So it's kind of like, this is fun to do. Just like this. And then what you have to do is let it set for 2 to 8 hours or overnight, whichever you want. And you bake it for 25 minutes at 350. So it's not real hard. I'm going to let it sit for 2 hours and then I'm going to bake it. And we'll see what it's like. Just like this. Ta-da. And then we're going to put a little of it into here. Just pouring the rest of the egg mixture into it. Just like that. Then you take your raspberry that you had that was extra, and you pour it down just the sides of it. Oh, that smells so good. Just like this. So it gives it kind of a little extra. It's not real hard to do. And then we're going to cover it with foil and put it into the refrigerator. And I will see you back in 2 hours. Till then, bye. I'm back again. And here is our croissants done in the raspberry out of the oven. I did cook it for 55 minutes. And it set better. I did have it done in 35 to 40, but that extra 10 minutes makes a difference. And I'm going to put confectioner's sugar over the top. Give it a little prettiness. And that's what it's going to look like. And I'm going to take it out and test it. See what this tastes like. I'm going to do it right in the middle. See what it's all about. Whoa. Actually, it looks really good. Let's see what it tastes like. Hopefully. I'm cutting it into smaller pieces. And there's the raspberry filling. It's very light and airy kind of to your taste. And it's hot, but it's good. It tastes good. My preference, I think, I don't like the seeds so much in it. I would do strawberry or maybe peach, something a little bit different. But until then, it's still a great brunch for Easter. And I will see you next week. I'm going to do something different and we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, stay safe. You are loved. Be kind to one another and happy Easter. Bye-bye.